NBA action, Phoenix Suns, New York Knicks, Jeff Hornacek facing his old team for the first time since he was fired there. Third quarter, Brandon Jennings on the drive. You see Kristaps Porzingis got knocked down by Marquise Chris. Porzingis not happy about it at all. Got up, started pushing and shoving. Looks like Eric Bledsoe kind of tripped and got everything started. Chris spoke some words to Porzingis that Porzingis did not like. Both of them got teed up. Let's go to the fourth quarter, where this game got really interesting.
That's right.
Porzingis, motivated. The 7'3" man from Latvia, showing off the range. 34 points. This contest will go to overtime. NOT, Eric Bledsoe. Nice drive. Pull up, drops the jumper in Kyle O'Quinn's face. Bledsoe, 31 points on the night. 3 consecutive games of 30-plus points and 8-plus assists. Suns win this one in overtime, 113-111. Third game of a 5-game road trip for the Knicks. They couldn't get it done, but this was a tight contest.
This game was wildly entertaining. It wasn't the most well-played game, but think about this. Porzingis fouls out when they have a lead.
For sure.
So offensively, they go to Carmelo. He delivers once. He doesn't the other time. He goes 3 of 15 from the field tonight.
Ooh.
So he had his struggles. P.J. Tucker did an outstanding job defensively. But when Porzingis fouls out, think about it, you lose that rim protector. You lose that guy blocking shots. And late in the game, it was Bledsoe getting to the rim at will. So that technical foul that Porzingis picked up when Chris throws him to the ground, then he gets up and pushes Chris, he has to realize, kid, you're the franchise player. Like, you can't risk that. Like, by you making that decision, well, that ends up being literally your 6th foul. You cost your team this win. Do you see the whole chain of events that
Absolutely.
happens? So this is something where he can learn
cool.
from. Because he plays outstanding in this game. He has 34 points. He's 4 of 4 from 3. He has 8 rebounds.
3 blocks.
But he couldn't do any more,
Yep.
but he could have been on the court. So you can't let your emotions get the best of you at that point. I like the fire. I like the energy. But, you know, this is a game if the Knicks want to make the playoffs, go to Phoenix.
Need to win.
You got to
even though
figure
it's
out a
on the
way to
road.
win. Yeah, because they were losing this whole game. They fought back. He was great down the stretch, but P.J. Tucker's defense on Carmelo Anthony, that was the story late in the game.
One down note for the New York Knicks. Derrick Rose left that game. Back spasms, did not return. He missed a couple of games already with some back issues. He had just come back a couple of games ago, so to see him not being able to return, that has to be very concerning if you're Jeff Hornacek and the Knicks.
Yeah, I think the Knicks need another guard.
Really?
I think they need another
But they have
scoring
Brandon
guard.
Jennings.
I think they need someone who can go get buckets. And maybe it's not necessarily a 2-guard. Maybe it's a small forward.
Okay.
But they need someone off their bench. Kyle Quinn's a nice player, and he's provided a nice little spark. But the rest of the guys off the bench, the Bakers of the world, a couple of foreign guys out there.
Mazingas.
Yeah, launching threes.
Yeah.
Like they need a guy who's a proven scorer from that 2-guard, small forward position who can go out there and just get buckets.
Okay.
Jamal Crawford type, J.R. Smith type, maybe take some bad shots once in a while, but can just flat out score. Because O'Quinn's the only guy in this game that has double figures off the bench. I don't think Holiday or Lance Thomas, those guys are going to be the answer.
Couple of tough games, or at least one tough game. They still have Golden State on this West Coast road trip, and they do have Denver, I believe, to round it out. So 2-1 so far, 3 games into the 5-game West Coast road trip. But certainly Phoenix, that's a team you would like to beat to start off 3-0, and then maybe you're kind of playing with house money on those final 2. We'll see how the Knicks wrap up this West Coast swing.